Kinkadia Sum. KASE3 Information Centers are to appetin for Kwanso Sikka FM online.com. Africana Radio Modern Ghana KASE3 na mo Facebook Live. Sikka FM 895 Live. YouTube ye Sikka FM 895 Official. TikTok and X at Sikka FM. And you may and some of your some no dear Makotini in ye. Biana Ghana Pari John Dramani Bahama Swafo Abedi Chile for Bubo Mudino, Wamoko vetting and nay, Mampani Amominada Aswafremo aside. So far was share and Yamaho day and homes and some so and when for John Jinapo and so at Chessa as Santamanta Mo and Kania homes some to say dear a penny for the share per Guacamunti a conan in Pine. Can I swear for no Jessica some so for Betty no Jessica some so ewo abankesim mame abra osai asare what area to just say what this ato force in mahama budget hu ya pa sa budget ni mo man kire bibia say agena 111 project no omo ba beto so empanyefo eda traders group was Sante Mantamu say and now mote budget reading no Dr. KASE3 wato force na ede ebe to dwano say aban no ebe hye na kejetia phase 2 wa hye SSC be wo mo si aban ne mrabontin ye emechire kwa nkro obefa so hinu okofa sika ede ababa ye kejetia phase 2 project no Asante Mantam so for Dr. Frank Amakohene so akire na dwene ewo budget ya ebaye no teacher trainees yo mo ye mamu so eni age no manager nyina da ene se aban no gina ya wasie se alawa no obekoso atua ede ama wo and somewhere near for be na nwumre yes hu nkodwa be kenkan dia som akenkan fo ne ye me rantie ne aba ma me efom wa kafena mene adwa nyako abro track wan ye gina so aba Sikka FM track wan ye ne akro 89.5 e Sikka FM Sikka FM track wan ye ne akro 89.5 e Sikka FM
Sikka FM 89.5 yes suma santimai Sikka FM 89.5 yes suma santimai
yes suma santimai Ghana ma ye wiase nyina ka ho fei ye nwura esom no emuai Enche biana Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama ebobo aswafo abedi akire edin ede ahwe ya hodo ya wo mokro nyina etotototo wono ano wo makonverting awienti ne nyina ahwe ne mu se wo meso afremu aso na fei wo mafiti wo madwumadie ase enai ena brewa ayipoma kwa ma Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama ama aswafo abedi akire fo nyina aso afremu aso ne afoforo ya wono mo eka ho na wo swafo ya wono eco public sector reforms Minister of State in charge of public sector reforms Mami Lydia Lamisi akamvariba woka ho ne wo so afremu so aye abedi chefo no wo mo ya makomako edumiensa 13 ya ebi nyomu nyina no waje o matomu dia na so wo ma so afremu so ide emu miensa enso wo ma so afremu asai enano obenembu sumeda toso enson na chese wosoafo abedi akira wono eko atentene adwumakuo no emu no wono yaji no etumntie nei asoafo eso afremo so ani wono so eka ho justice Srimsai wono eko koyeso afo abedi akire e watentene aso ye no emu enu achi na eye wowura NS Brojaja mfi wono so eka ho wo koyeso afo abedi akire e wo bambo ho nsem emu Thomas Akwampem eko eye sikasem aso hormone so kwa koye abedi akire afei sinitwani yazeze wono yamra hebedwani John sector Dumelo wono so eko so afo abedi akire ewo awrokacha sa afoforo yi nyina ya wo mu nyina ka ho bedi ya omododo eye edumiensa enenei wo maso afremu asaya Ghana Mampani na edi wono mani manu achi no eche se wo mokono wo mkoye adwuma emwa
13 deputy ministers and 1 minister of state brings us closer to achieving the full complement of ministers. This week I'll submit a final list of 4 deputy ministers to achieve the full complement of 60 ministers that we promised. Our commitment to a lean government is not merely about reducing the number of ministerial appointees or reducing the numbers at the presidency. It is grounded in our firm belief that government must exercise fiscal discipline by ensuring that public resources are used efficiently and responsibly. And from each of you who have been appointed as deputy ministers, much is expected from you. While your role as deputy ministers require professional subordination in supporting your substantive ministers, I shall hold you to the same standards of accountability, diligence, hard work, and sacrifice for Ghana's collective success.
Ghana Penny John Dramani Mahama Nebra now Shana Swafo Makuma Edumien Swafo Bakuka ho Oma Kano Ayabedi chile for me Nakabo Edumien sign nay or more a sofnemu Isaye.
Yet also our course so far was saying in a mahodene horn some so onimonya for John Jinapona Kache and you're doing our one also and just Nansemo de Nasante Mantamukaniano to me in a ye and a pressure kakra na a woho so or say Nika Sumness say a block a credit year a penny for edition pa egua como amas say dear Sante Mantem and Caniano Ejinaswa a quarreling pa a chance of more. Ebe so mo Karen was say abandon and domestic and commercial power consumers so and chese wo mo ayehye yahodo a ewo asante mantemu ha eba beboa amakane anu aya na ye preso a ha nkrofo dwumadi ahodo asante mantemu no sei esusu ekofom a bibia so eye kamana ema shebedwefie ehora na oyi semisa anu ana efa said the asante mantemu ha wo mu fidie ni ntumi nyina so yie amakane anu ebobo no nisa eno le semwe etodwa.
In mid-February of this year, GRICO has completed a 145 MVA transformer at the Anumaso Bore supply point. This has also improved power supply situation in Kumasi and reduced the need to shed load from the rate substation. I intend to visit Kumasi within this week to see for myself the extent of work and to commission that major bulk supply points. We are also undertaking some additional works to strengthen the network, make it more resilient, and ensure that we are able to supply safe, reliable, and consistent power.
And yeah, Energy and Green Transition Minister Wunimunya for John Jinapo.
Yatwa KASE3 na mira and some fufro emo. Na kane swafo na wohwe wo Sikka samso ewo eye abankesim maame abena osai asare wono na budget ne ho seme ne wo ka bia na wo chese wadi aban we hu ya pao na enra budget a wo for samfo Dr. Tofos ne bekenkan yei wo hu ba bia se allocations ahodo abai ye sika ahodo hwetwade akonhyehye miamia nyina da wo hu ba bia se etwa sika ketuwa bi kura de he ba bia wo mre ba bewie agenda 111 project a mampani dada na nado danko akufado ase no wo mo ade ba bewie no chese wadi wo mo ho ya pa se no budget anka agenda 111 ne ho asem bia yenti maame abena osai asare.
I didn't see any funding being allocated to the agenda 111. Bernard, these are public financing that we have invested in these projects. And so we are not saying that in one financial year complete all the agenda 111 projects. That is not possible. But at least come up with a plan that will tell us that in 2025, I am committing 100, 200 million to completing 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. We did not see anything like that. But rather, we saw, government taking out all the annual budget funding amounts, that's the oil revenue, and putting it into the big push. The big push was given about 13.7 billion Ghana. They claim it's a $10 billion project, and you have begun with just 800 million. Within 4 years, how are they going to fulfill this promise? So I see much like plenty talk, but the actual funding or the thing to back this talk to make it a reality is not there.
Ene ati ye kane swafo no hwe Sikka samso wa bankese maame abena osai asare
na enra da budget widiri akoso emra shebe de fia o man ye photo sam for Dr. Kiso ato force na edikotu dwa no okay ka project ahodo bia na ewo ho dada ban no enwie na project ba ko ka ho asam nso ye KJT phase 2 project no na wo kire se abanya bai abafofo ya wo bai wo ba be hye apesika de ababa wie KJT phase 2 market no na eno na epanyimfo a wo mo eda trader groups a wo mo asante matam ha esi asam no wo to ye no omani age wo mo som omo hwe no musa ban ne be ye na emom omo ya echiremu sroko aban ni mesiri pinka tro mo ba bi kro wo kwakonye sika no ede ababa ye KJT market phase 2 no ede amo mo enya no nko wo mo se wo mai foto samfo aja on ye de nkrasoma no obeka ye tu ono asambra na ne o meka brapote project no wo mo be wie ene e ba bi crop to wo ko fa sika no ene braport ya KJT phase 2 no o mo be wie ede ama adwadifo no na ye nim se contractors no bi wo ha na ne o makọ adwuma no o makọ ye kakra no o maja ho no o mokọ eno mu nti na adwadifo no kire se be ya epanyifo mbema o mu hu braport ya wo mo ebe wie edwa no kra phase 2 no ede ama wo mo na President Adema Federation of KASE Traders Nana KASE3 Entieno.
I was glad he acknowledged that the phase 2 was not completed, but I wasn't much enthused about it because he did not make any specific declaration on it. He only mentioned KJT as part of that 55-store project, and he said they were going to engage the IMF, and then in due course they were going to see what to do. So by looking at the other sectors, he was able to make specific allocations to those projects, but with KJT there was no specific allocation.
But how important will the completion of this project be?
Well, KJT is a strategic infrastructure within Kumasi metropolis, because it's used to house about 15,000 traders, those in local shops, and since its demolition, it has had effect on the general trading activities in the region. So if the government makes it a priority project and tackle it head on, I think it will bring relief to the people of Kumasi and the Ashanti region as a whole.
Nana prepare ye wa faso ho a osanso ekire se adwadifo ka bomu ko ahodo no ere na o matwa petition e de akwa Asante Mantam Suafo Dr. Frank Amwakohene se adaroma payifo prepare pa de wo mo hwe KJT phase 1 edwane so ne de o madwuma so ni to mo sira no ada Opa management foforo a wo mo ebehwe KJT phase 1 so eno so yentie no.
We recommended that the managing director should be made to proceed on immediate leave so that the regional minister can set up an ad hoc IMC to oversee the day-to-day activities or the running of the facility, because a lot is not going on that pleases we the traders, and I can say gradually KJT is coming on in this just 5 years into its full operation. Though I'm not a technical man, but based on my engagement with the quality control officer of the contractor who built the facility, I can say currently the structural integrity of the facility is suspect.
President Adema Federation of KASE Traders Nana KASE3.
Yanto akasere so yeda so budget ni ho ensam emom. Asante Mantam Suafo Dr. Frank Amwakohene wono so akire enura budget da ye nyina yetie yehwe bi a igusu ekenkan bi tietie mu nsam no se de wono so ehu no na nafamu de e da o hye se o enura budget a Dr. KASE latofo se wo san wo man foto ebe kenkan de emuda ho pa ne presentation no wo chese na eye clear afeso wo hwe budget no aye budget a chese ede eye enidaso ede ebre oman Ghana mum enipa nyina ye budget a ede ahoto na de ebre nto ndie waboje mabaso a wo chese budget ndie eye pa Dr. Frank Amwakohene.
is a representative of the aspiration and the hopes of the good people of Ghana, and to be particular to the people of Ashanti region, because we went on a campaign trail to convince people and also sell the vision of His Excellency the President to the people. It will be a bit disappointing that you go and sell a campaign message for which reason people will vote for you and you end up not fulfilling it. In the case of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he came here to present the vision that he shared with the people of Ghana, for which reason they voted for him. And these include all the interventions we are making in all sectors of the economy, i.e. health, education, agriculture, job creation, infrastructure, and all the things that the finance minister mentioned. The issues that the NPP was using as a campaign tool against the NDC in the 2024 electioneering process have all been addressed. The reason for which the NPP minority side was quiet and silent in the House, because they were accusing the NDC that we were going to scrape the free senior high school policy. A provision has been made in the budget to make sure that we have the quality of it and we are able to sustain moving into the future. We also made provision that when the students are done with the SHS level, they need to see progression in their lives, i.e. they need to either learn a skill or be able to continue at the tertiary level. So if they could not pay fees at the senior high school level, what is the assurance that they can pay even at the university level? The reason for which His Excellency John Mahama, through this budget, he has made provision that all senior high school graduates entering the tertiary level would not pay a penny at the first year, and at the second year making provision for the senior loan so that they will be able to continue their education in that regard. Again, those who want to learn a skill job after senior high school, there's a provision made under this budget for the National Apprenticeship Program so that they can equally have that push and cushion to be able to learn a skill and then move on. With young entrepreneurs, we promised them during the campaign that we're going to introduce what we call the Ajumeria policy under the Youth Manifesto. Clearly in the budget, a provision has been made for the Ajumeria policy. Again, we made the good people of Ghana understand that for the youth who want to learn any digital skill, we're going to introduce the 1 million students program. Clearly, provision has been made under the budget. So I'm not too sure that it was difficult preparing this budget, because the message being sent to the people for which reason they bought is the same message and key areas that provisions have been made for in the budget as presented by Honorable.
And here, sentiment so for Dr. Frank Amakohene.
Yeah, quite teacher trainees ya wamuwa o my Ghana muna wamonso ene chese no budget no omoti wamo se abaino enam ne photo sam for so Dr. Keso ato force and edit to job budget to the name se abaino edit 203 million Ghana cedis which are edit kwa se benefo share na teacher trainee allowance no wamo enkosra enfantua sa asam no omo se o manage o magia tum omo da abaina se abaino etu sa na mo no obeto so Swa teacher training allowance no ede amomna president edema teacher training association of Ghana Swali Razak yentieno.
For us, the budget is one that we are happy to learn that government is allocating some funds to the payment or to the sustainability of the teacher training allowances. As we've always defended our case, teacher training allowances, as we introduced somewhere in 2017, was to help the teacher trainee take care of other academic expenses and also take care of some expenses that people find it difficult to pay. I mean, the less well-to-do or less privileged in the colleges. So we are happy that budgetary allocation has been made to the payment of the teacher training allowances, and going forward, just like we kept engaging the ministry and other stakeholders, we will keep engaging them to ensure that what has been budgeted for really is disbursed to all of us and our members for us to benefit from it. Since this is a new government, we are expecting a different approach to the whole issue. The government will be more responsive in the disbursement of the teacher training allowances so that the purpose for which it is being paid will gladly be met.
Any President of the Teacher Trainees Association of Ghana, Swali Razak.
Yantwa swai na yankwa monten so ene yesi monten so yensantre ni wa hine na kwabna pia osi monten so ni omanfo ekasa titru pa ene emabru no brotherhood mo ho onu omkobo nkomo se aban shebo se etohudu obi obeyi titru pa ene betting tax no eno Dr. Keso lato force e kwa kenka budget ne so akopiem so omo ba beyi eno wa hene bi sa mo se brotherhood we mo so mo sai sei eno omo ne wa hene e kan sem no yentie
Meda JMS and then the finance minister say omo campaign promise omo e kate we utility to yakoma so a me to abama no baba de ye free betting tax in teach because say say una bibi ma wase a una mo no ko no o abe we twa want to create employment amame me university ikita say almost 2 years ni me adwuma ne na me tena dem na me 5 cd 20 cd bi me say me say bet na me dia o say over the thing o no adwuma anye nti no na JM gaza obi ye free oro me na mjini na mtoma no abampan so ba no oba bi nti no me de meka me say me da na se to that 4 years you can one bi 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 nkwambo na overtime things many personally the vote is assured next 4 years over.
I mean, 10% betting tax over your phone. I think a step in the right direction because I say tax the Nupaya Juma Akituaba and send a tax. And I say, oh, engaging in some transactions being a general tax. But bet, in the first place, the human woman and I will have an alternative for them to survive. To us, I will 10% tax. And you say, it makes sense to be asa. And also, can be that a year MPP are buying or the lose election into John Mahama HS or back, will be for no abandon. I think it's a step in the right direction.
Tax in the American finance, all those who are there, I so what me a year for buy me tax away year for one man. The bonus a betting tax. Seriously, the bonus because I will share the amount of money I'm generating frame more say I intimate more anyone crony banning confango siam. Nanka Sikka no generating come the yard there and come tax no way you need there men faso. So the yard more minor there. Nemu Janam penny. That is the issue in Tiase tax way no may you know amount for any GP by the Wasande by and that dear when you jump by a toll boot no road you need a manager because the kind of cars I free bokina the Fahanamaka walk on my Udrum toll boot Utieska but no omodino money pass it through free and a day na M1 to say why now we yield and no free one answer what they toll boots about now road to na bad there Macasa I had their pa I'm a him say Satway or my unions or no fancy down bank for Shebe before and for from never make a cat you were through but you do way abba doing us at 1 me and my year flow and as I was said at 12 from over before Franetta said and do or however ever.
And yet, I am Mabru Bia and Century or Wahina Nakwabna Pia no Mpoka Saye F budget in Hotitu and Biana. Dr. KASE as for Sikka will be betting tax no man drinchre and amati. Now, another jubadi be so air so our Yamayuna Ninada, yes, Maya Hudro, ye ambassadors to Ghana for fro, and my bear say a num, and as I say, there were more ye ambassadors to Ghana or Madame Musinia or by row or Mayimu afra, or more Abana Jumadianwa, Mampany, edgy or more at 2 mono and a Mampany eddy to just set. Say I buy a term more agenda 111 project in one. A Ghana map in the down and Dr. Kufado at the buy and a funnel 1 year yet, and Luntin will mind ye be here Sikka say 1.7 billion US dollars and Sana agenda 111 hospitals no Mapayicha say to me SCA and Mona Ghana Mapani at the Atuja S3 international communities this are the Roma or Momakia Homa swap by Nasri na agenda 111 project in one. Ebia can remono Yenya Sikka and Fanya Natimum for so Enyaso and Faso Ghana Mapani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
With regards to healthcare, would like to see what the cooperation is. We do have a problem with our hospital facilities. The previous government started a huge project in healthcare, building more than 100 hospitals, and somehow we're stuck because they spent a lot of money and not been able to operationalize any of them. And so we're looking to see if we can have some cooperation with the private sector or any entrepreneurs that are into hospital management to finish those hospitals and manage them over a period of time in collaboration with the Ghana Health Service. And so that's an area that is open to.
Any ITA Ghana Mampayi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Kasiane de aya de ba na wie ye na emo me adru Facebook ne so amanfo adwenkyere e na jamere to aso ye na nipa adaruma ana ne kunsu ko odwo krom no chese Sikka KASE fantastic ba ko pewe wo so ya fantastic ye la group Pedro Amadina Cruz din we dey anyasam kito doing the listening or say edem Indianapolis no hear him fa or say tanoso KASE3 junction no difra wo dey abai shama ba edna benya enso no dey aba no see say dey MPP for ye wo mo niema no aso obi ade ne rubber heliti a ye hwie so egu ne hwim ye de rubber heliti ne hwie so gu anum sa na MPP for wo mo yo mo ho wo ha sei aso wo magasa shom ho akomfu bi style bi aso mbatra opposition a chapa pa Akopim to say 2072. Was here on number to Nagodo. Teacher could you Japanese susu and already there abe was a Ghana for Yente NDC any abino ase na said the Niama Koye 2012 2016 ni adieno. Oh, Sabre the Niama Massa. Was NDC na munim the dada no. Hwense sada elizifo kwakwa do dwan no mo ba ba yam o enti hwense san e wo mo e no so wo chairman ode ne ho kokwa pia koka e no chia no bibi e de ne di Africa so e ne de aba e na wo se 24-hour economy e da 24-hour economy o se ni nyina slogan kon oh we mom enyum no mode to a ma ye 24-hour economy aburim se wo de nipa ana wo de ye mobile a ma wa pam nkofo e de afrim na hemfo e na modu o mobile be za 24-hour economy no a chese bibi nso e de ne de e ba ye wo so de de ba ebe kenkan e de ama fiti Nyankopon ya demo kina ko nya te nkape no ahwegum enze benya daje ne de wom e de ama kasere si na sere de emfama news madwumafo nyina wo mo e bodwuma pa ye reporters nyada e bodwuma e na afe ye samfo yo falasen okoji abo kwamefori aboje woni so e wo newsroom and see what the Bullet Fashion Center no DJ Bullet when na chinchin for money nyada e de call Facebook, YouTube and Twitter is here I say X and TikTok nyina Kelvin wono na say one manage social media ni nyina e de ma say nti ya na se pra wo bo adwuma pressure no to so ota yenso ye be adwuma na man owa hene na kwa bena pia wono en anwumrei wokusie mpia wia ye hu bon a ofiri mu en oba anwumrei a waba bebo ne nyina kama e de amayani akenkan fa anwumrei eye me rantenu aba ma me efomwa kafena